Hello, hello, everybody. I don't know who's all here. Maybe there will be nobody, but I'm not going to see you. I'm not going to see you or get to talk to you tomorrow. So, hello, Rosanna. Hello, Chris. I'm not going to get to see you guys really tomorrow because the sale just got back from picking out beads. Lots of mother of pearl, some wooden beads, some stuff. It'll be fun. I couldn't find the piece of jewelry that I made for today to take a picture. So I thought I'd rather hang out with you guys and just kind of do a design on the fly for day 8. And then I'll go add it to the playlist. But what is everybody's biggest hang up about men's jewelry? Let's see. I've been wanting to talk about this. I've been wanting to ask this question this whole time, but I wasn't there. So, what is the big thing that makes men's jewelry difficult for you? That's what I want to know. Do you not have any hangups about men's jewelry? I'm not getting any input here. Also, I'm going to use this brachiated jasper. I think that's how you say it. But I couldn't decide if I wanted to put it with sandalwood, which you guys, this is going to be on tomorrow's show. I'm going to tell you now, this is the best smelling. I know that people say that, rosewood smells amazing. Never smelt it. Everybody says that. And then it never has a rosewood smell to me. These sandalwood beads are amazing. They smell so good. You just never made any? Why? Does your hubby not like beads? My hubby didn't think he did, and now he wears more jewelry than a 12-year-old girl going to junior high. He puts like 3 or 4 on each arm. But, okay, Rosanna, you say that yours tends to lean feminine. I'm going to be releasing a video in a cup. I'll probably post it tomorrow or later on tonight, where I literally, you guys are going to get to see this jewelry made. This was fun because it wasn't necessarily for the challenge. And then I made it about the challenge so that I could show you guys stuff. So, for instance, this was one of the tiger eye bracelets that I did the other day, right? With the bamboo shape. And I used the itty bitty little faceted tiger eye and then a buffalo horn spacer. So the only thing I did, which my husband said he'd still wear this, probably not with a toggle, but all I did, guys, was change out the buffalo horn for some faceted spinel. And because we like to have a moment, I put a gem cut coin in the middle. So I made these and was like, oh, cool. What would it look like if I just used the itty bitty ones? Where did it go? Oh, here. And so then I did this one, which I'm obsessed with. Look at how like slinky that is on the arm. It's so beautiful. And these itty bitty tiger eye are like mostly yellow. The black you're seeing, the darker color, that's the spinel. So I get this done and I'm like, nope, that needs more of a moment. That's not enough of a section. And so that became this double strand necklace that I just love. Hi, Leanna. Yeah, my husband can't wear jewelry at work either. So he wears it after he gets off work, like in the evenings and stuff. Even if he goes to the grocery store, he does. But yeah, I love this necklace. It hits just right. Here, I'll put it on and show you. So the top part is just barely below the collar, as you can see. Oh, let's pull this out. There. And then that hits at least 1.5 inches above my cleavage, which is what I wanted. Originally, it was longer, and I was like, nope, way too much space in between the top and bottom strand. And I didn't want, I wanted the focal to be the focal, not my chest. So, yeah, I made that and I loved it. And I have a whole video about it. I just dropped one of the bracelets on the floor. If I can even reach it. But yeah, and so you might have seen other videos where I went in and I like tried to start talking about what the difference between the masculine and feminine, because Steven saw the column bracelet where I did the exact same thing, guys. So this was the quote unquote men's piece. It was just a column, 3 buffalo horn heishi, a 6mm, and so on. To make it more feminine, quote unquote, I just put spinel on either side of the 6mm rounds. That's all I did on that one. And then he saw this bracelet and he asked for this. So, of course, I obliged him. And I just turned the bracelet into a necklace for him. So it's just a matter of simple things like that. If another thing, you use a larger size bead. I tend to use a lot of matte beads when I'm designing men's jewelry. But not always, but I do like it. We're going to have these on tomorrow. These are tuxedo hematite. So they're just matte, and then there's the line around the middle is the only polished spot. And so we're going to have these in 6 1/8. We have the black. Oh, I'm sorry, in 8 10s. Then we also have the black. And then there's a regular hematite one that has, they're not really cute. They look like soccer balls, to be honest. But they have like the wavy line on them. And we're going to have both sizes of those. And like I said, a bunch of mother of pearl stuff, other bead stuff. So, wait, what? Scott won't wear any jewelry. That's how my youngest is. Hi, Kendra. At first, he was like, no, Mom, that's too much. Da, 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 da. But then I haven't posted that video yet. I did one that was just a simple, I've made the video. I haven't uploaded it yet, though. Not that one. Is it in this one? Let me see if this is it. I just thought it would be fun to do this. Oh, these ones are a bit fancier. There's the bracelet I was supposed to release tonight. And this is web agate. I just love like the ethereal look to it. It glows like moonstone or like cherry blossom agate. It has kind of that same thing. But I made this for my son, except his didn't have the squares on it. It was just the hexagon, a knot, a bead, a knot, a bead, a knot, done. He wears that one. But and then I've got to get all of these posted because I did all these 3 variations. I did these in one video. So those are some of the stuff coming up. But it was supposed to be the web agate tonight, but then I couldn't find it. And of course I do as soon as I go to look for something else, I find what I was looking for. This is how I store my finished pieces that aren't ready to be, like they haven't been purchased yet, so they still need to be photographed. But I keep them in here just to keep them clean. I live in a desert, so it's fun. But I want to use the brachiated jasper beads. We can either take it a little bit more fancy by using the tuxedo beads, or we can keep it more natural by using the sandalwood. I thought I had the sandalwood in the smaller size. If not, it's no big deal. What do you guys think? Oh, where are the comments? There we are. He never goes anywhere. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm going to go with the sandalwood. I can't explain to you guys how good this smells. It's like the best. It's amazing. So we can do it with the jasper. We could do it with some of the jade. I just did the jade though. Let me think. What else do I have? Of course, I have buffalo horn, but I don't want to use that. I did the bone beads already. So yeah, let's just go ahead and we're going to do the thicker sandalwood. And we'll probably make the sandalwood more of the star. I just need to find where my spacers are. And will somebody please tell Beth that I'm live, because she got mad last time because she didn't know I was live because I just went live on a whim. See, I like to keep things very simple. You could completely just do the amber with it, like the bigger. I have the dark chip beads. Ooh, maybe we won't use the brachiated jasper. I have these. What do you guys think of that? Dog fur. Do you guys like the sandalwood with the amber or with the jasper? Or I can use the sandalwood with, let's do them with these guys. I'm going to do them with the larger red buffalo horn spacers because I haven't got to use those yet. And I think those will go perfectly with the sandalwood. So, hello, Soul Adventurous. How are you? Oh, why did I put that away? That's not enough. The amber needed to be put away. Ugh. Anyways, you guys know I like me some buffalo horn spacers. It's one of my favorite things. I love using organic materials, which most beads are organic materials, but I really like with it. It has been a good day. Thank you for asking. Do you mind if we ask what your name is? Yeah, we're going to have the sandalwood tomorrow, Chris. Absolutely. He's like, the thing that sells it is its smell, and we can't tell them they can't smell it over the internet. And I'm like, no, I can describe it. It is it's from Tibet. It's Tibetan sandalwood. and it smells incredible, and it's not ridiculously expensive whatsoever. So it is multiple price points, depend upon just upon the size of the bead. Each strand of beads is long. So like here, that's in 4s, and there's a whole other line worth of them right here. You get all of those. I believe these, oh, now I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure they're under $20, but I will confirm obviously tomorrow night. But ooh, we could maybe possibly. Oh, and for those of you guys who helped me through my little quandary earlier, I really appreciate that. I really didn't know what to do, and I was like, the girls will tell me. They will be honest with me. They will be straight up with me. Like, I won't have to worry if they're like, so that's why I just called y'all real quick from our little group chat. Okay, I'm going to use, let me see if I can get 1.5 millimeter leather through this, because if I can, that would be fun. Then I can do it with black. Yep. I mean with dark brown. Okay, so we've got the dark brown leather. We're going to do 1.5 millimeter. I'm going to cut off, I think this is 24 inches, which is probably way too much unless, you guys, I'm going to teach you the easiest bracelet you've ever seen. I promise you guys are going to be like, that was easy. So I'm going to cut off 24 inches of leather. Gonna come up to the top, and we're just going to do a double barrel knot, which you go underneath towards you around once and around twice, going towards your left hand, not the right hand, the left hand. And then as soon as you go, you're going to want to go in the tube from behind your knot. Pull it down. Ooh, I should have done a button. Let me see if I have a button, guys. Come on, where's the one that makes it? Yeah, do that. Okay, I need a button. This was totally not planned, guys, if you can't tell. But I needed some time with some people. It's been a rough couple days. So I'm going to just grab this buffalo horn bead. That is the top one, and we'll use that as our clasp. So again, you're going to go underneath the tube around once, around twice towards your left hand, and then you're going to go in through the back and pull it out. Now, I did this down way too far. I don't know what I was thinking, so I'm going to do my bestest to squish that down, and I got it. Okay, then all you're going to do, honestly, is you're going to do one bead here and 2 beads on the other one. So you're going to do 1 and then the second one. And if you wanted, this is where you could introduce the bone or the red buffalo horn, like this. And ladies, this would be a completely different bracelet if you just used pearl. So we're going to go to the side that has the longest tail, which is this side. So we're not having to like make up for too much ground later. We're going to go around once go around a second time. In through the back. You're going to situate your beads so they lay right. Okay. Quick, short little knot, not hard. Now all you're going to do is alternate the pattern. On this one, you're going to do a wooden bead. I just hope I cut this leather long enough. At least you guys will know the answer to that before the end of the video. And any wood beads, at some point, you may need to like go in with a piece of wire to clean out if it's like not going on smoothly, or if like it's not all the way drilled. Just grab one of your little, I have a couple of different sizes and or shapes. But then we're going to go down. We're going to do another barrel knot. And you don't even, if you're not big on barrel knots or you've had trouble with them, you could totally do an overhand knot if that's what you are comfortable doing. Go for it. But I'm just trying to show you guys that making a men's bracelet most of the time isn't difficult whatsoever. I don't know if I cut enough leather. We should be okay. We're not doing anything difficult here. Hi, Kimberly. My mom burns sandalwood essence. Aww. Yeah, see, you guys know. Okay, I'm going to tell him this tomorrow because he was like, I don't know. The biggest thing about it is the smell. We can't teach him that. I'm like, see, like this side is drilled, but the other side has that like inclusion. Just grab one of your pliers, whether it's your round nose, whatever, clear it out, move on. Okay, there's that one. And then we pull this over here. Yeah, I've smelled like faux sandalwood before, but this was like the first time I ever smelled these beads. I was like, oh my goodness. My favorite part of going to Home Depot is walking into the wood aisle. I love the way it smells. So, let's put that in there. I may have cut too little. I'm going to be upset if I did, but I'll re-knot it anyways. I like knotting. It's calming to me. And I can unknot pretty well, so because I've made mistakes. And it might be like an inch or two short. So then I can tell you guys, just instead of 24 inches, cut 28 or whatever else. The biggest thing is you don't want to take the line around this half of the strand and then go in. Otherwise, you end up with like a half a knot right there. Look what I did. Move it up. See, I just slowly wiggle it up to where I want it so that even if I mess it up, you just got to be patient with it. It is all. And I think I've been knotting with this one too much, which does not help my quandary of whether or not this is going to be big enough or long enough. It was just an emotional day today is all. So, hello, Spiritual Spark Bracelets. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so he has the sandalwood beads. He has them all the way down to 3 millimeter. So if you guys want that much, let me know. You know what? I think had I alternated just I think what I did, had I just alternated what side this was on rather than putting another bead, I would have had enough leather. It would have been more than enough leather. That's what I did wrong. Because I've made this bracelet before and 24 inches was more than enough last time. But that's why. It's okay. Like I said, I will re-knot it. And I know that not just like a hot mess, but I've been doing them so long and messed up so many times that I have figured out how to like get everything, like what I need to do to make it still look good after making a mistake. I'm a pro at that. So put that up. And there we go. And yeah, this is going to be nowhere near long enough. So I would say if you wanted to do it just this way, you're going to want to cut 30 inches, guys. But I'll show you my other skill. Well, I'll do that later. I'm really good at unknotting, and then I can use that knotting stuff later. Now, if you wanted to just do a straight, easy peasy, no muss, no fuss bracelet, you need about 20 inches. And I'm overestimating this time since I underestimated last time. You're going to want to come down 5 inches. And you're 5 or 6. Let's do 6. 6 inches. And you're going to do your first knot. And I'm going to go ahead and do a standard barrel knot with 3 wraps. Then I'm going to try to keep it right at that 6-inch mark because we're going to make this adjustable with those little silicone beads that I have that make a knotter's life easy. Come on, go through. The best tool for doing that, this thing is perfect for burring out holes of wood beads. It's absolutely perfect. Actually, I think I want to do wood bone bead. And then I will not. Come on. I hope you guys don't mind that it's this kind of messy and all over the place. Oh, I've never heard of myrtle wood either. Where are those like native? What's the native area for myrtle wood? Come on. Seems Chris and I are both wood aficionados. Now I'm dying to know where they are. So do you have like actual myrtle wood beads? Inquiring minds want to know. Bum, bum, bum. And then I'm just going to switch. And I'm going to go wood, bone, wood. Am I by myself all of a sudden? Where'd everybody go? Oh, on the Oregon coast. What is that? I'll have to get my sister to go down. She lives in Coos Bay or Coos Bay, Coquille, that area. There's Kendra. Kendra, did you have a good day, dear? You are working on a project and listening. Cool. Aw, okay. Yeah, this is those who weren't here at the beginning. What is the thing that makes men's jewelry hard for you? Because we asked that at the beginning, but some other people tuned in after that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the knot. I'm just not sure because it sounds like my son is doing him and his friends like stream movies and have like virtual movie nights. So, because they don't all live here anymore. Okay, so if the top is, yeah, it's just at 3 inches. Do I need one? No, I think that's going to be good. Okay, ladies, these are what you want to get, and I will making it while being colorblind. Stephen Allen Ashton. I have these little silicone tube beads, and I have them in 2 shades of pink, 2 shades of blue, some clear ones, and some black ones. So, I'm gonna see what the clear look like on this leather, but I will more than likely end up going with the black, but dependent upon what the clear looks like. Oh, that actually doesn't look so bad. Okay. So here's the secret of using the silicone beads to make an adjustable knot. Let me clear everything off the desk real quick though so you can see. And then I'll make one using the red beads. Just a second. I just want you to be able to see. I don't want the camera have to fight anything else. So the whole way of doing this, I don't like to spread these out any more than I absolutely have to. Same with jump rings. I don't like to open jump rings, close jump rings, so on. So I'm going to start with the front one first. I'm going to stick my plier in and I'm going to stretch that up. See, I'm going to get another one because I'm like that. I want to make sure that they last. And so I try not to stretch them out any more than need be. So you're just going to go in next to the other one. You're going to grab the other piece of leather and you're going to slide it in. And then I'm going to take that off very carefully. Then I'm going to pull the other one down. Again, grab my pliers, open them, slide the other one in, pull them together, and you've got yourself an adjustable bracelet that is so easy to make. It's ridiculous. It's so easy. Now, if you only wanted to use one of these and didn't want to see the silicone itself, you can use crimp covers. You just have to get, like, for these, I wouldn't use anything under like a 5 or 6 millimeter one, because even the biggest ones I have, once you put it on and compress it, then it squishes down the silicone on the leather very hard, making it near impossible to slide back and forth. But it is possible. But I wouldn't do it on more than like one of them at a time. If you just wanted to put a crimp cover over it and do most of it, I got them off of Amazon. So they're really cheap. And they have them in a multitude of colors, a whole bunch of colors. And my nieces like to use them as beads. They use them in the middle of things. They're great to do on leather, on cord, on all kinds of things. So I have done the alternating half hitch knot back and forth as the cord of a bracelet, and then use these to help secure it. And then all you have to do is line them up, make sure it's big enough to go over the intended's wrist. That's why I cut so much extra. And then you're just going to do a knot at the end. And if you have enough leather to do so, you can do a bead at the end of it or not. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a bead at the end of this one. Oh, wait, I messed up. I only did a 2-wrap barrel knot. You ladies are slipping. You didn't even tell me. Let me see real quick. I'm trying not to use my nail to do this because I don't want to mar my leather. Oh. There we go. Okay. Pull one out and then the other. Let me go see if I can find the link real quick. I probably can. Just a second. Amazon. My orders. Orders. Silicone rings. Okay, so I can do the clear ones. Like I said, so you can get 300 for $8, you guys. So let me copy this and then I'll go open up YouTube and put it in the comments real quick. Hopefully it doesn't do any weird noise things. Comments real quick. Hopefully it doesn't do any weird noise things. Okay. Whew, did that quick. So we didn't hear the... I think on this style, I would do a sliding knot. Oh, don't know how that started. No, I believe these are 6mm. Let me go double check real quick. Go back to Amazon. These are just called clear O-rings. They are rubber spacer beads, but they're 6mm, and the hole is 2mm. So, is that 2 barrel knots, Kimberly? I don't know how to do the sliding knot. That is one I have never learned. I gotta swap out the silicone rings though. I have to literally do it as somebody's explaining it. And with my Durkheim's disease, memory recall is really difficult for me. So I do it. Becky did a video recently on different adjustable bracelets, and she did one where she used a barrel knot and she just put a knot at the end of the strand that you pull to tighten the knots, and then she on the other side left that long, and it was the one that changes where the knot is, makes it adjustable or not. And so, where'd the other one? Please don't come in here and make it squeal. What?
You trying to put the knot back on the other side that you took out?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you.
I didn't see any of the ladies commenting. I'm like, what is she doing?
Yeah, no, I forgot. He came in here because I didn't put the knot back in place. Oops, now I lost it. Yes, the barrel knot is what Kelly uses. I learned a lot as far as it goes when it comes to like using leather and jewelry. Yeah, I learned a lot from her. I have literally watched every single video she has ever put out. So she was definitely my mentor. What happened? But yeah, just in case you guys are wondering, because I looked for this video online. To undo a barrel knot, all you need to do is slowly move down the bottom loop, and then you pull that one loop out, and then you do the next one. You pull it till you can get it out, and then you go on the next one. I searched YouTube high and low how to remove a barrel knot and could not find a video on it. So Kelly is Kelly's Bead Boutique. She's in Canada. She actually just retired. So it's unclear if she's going to continue to bead or like make videos or not. That's what I did. That's where I mucked up my last knot. So I'm going to do it further down and then just move it up once I get it actually in place. This is like sliding all over my hands right now for some reason. No. I will defeat the knot. And then I will scooch it up. Much easier. But yes, it's Kelly's Bead Boutique and it's Kellies. So now I can fix this. And I'll show you again, even though I just showed you, just in case. I try to not make my to make sure that my videos are redundant. Not sometimes I feel like a process can be shown so many times in one video that it almost gets like, I don't know, we're not smart or something. And if we need to go back and watch it after the second time, like we can rewind that. But that's just my take on it. Nobody else has to adopt that. It's the way that I feel about things. So yeah. So I try to make sure that I don't ever make videos that are redundant. And yeah, you can still watch all of her videos. They're still all available online. She just isn't going to be like doing live bead sales anymore. Do a knot there, then the bead can come down. I can cut off the end. Oh, you got to put the bead on first, Heather. But yeah, you'll like her, Chris. She's funny. I liked her better after she stopped like editing everything because it's real and it's what we all go through. So I sometimes learn more from a person's mistake than I do from when they're trying to teach me something. Okay. Now let's even this out. Why is this one so much longer? And how did I not realize that before now? Yeah, this one's going to have to be cut because I just marred the leather. But why is this strand so much longer? I'm so confused. Must not have started out evenly. Yeah, I might have to abandon this till I can do that later. Anyways, don't mind my last knot, but there's a variation of it. You can also just put a knot, put a row of beads with a spacer in between each of them and just do a knot on either side. It most guys that I know prefer simplistic. So I like to use wood. I use lava beads. I use matte beads. And then as they get more comfortable wearing jewelry, especially if it's the guy in your life, you'll notice. Like my husband saw the column bracelet and said, "That's what I want you to do with my cross." Because I've had that tiger eye cross of his for a very long time. And he couldn't decide how he wanted it. So I hadn't made it for him yet. And so then when he saw that bracelet, he came in and told me, "That's what I want you to do." But especially this sandalwood, it smells so good. Why is it not going through? But you can just very easily make a row of beads. And if you're not sure how much leather a certain knot takes, just measure out your what's left, do the knot, and see how much is left on the other side to try to figure out. But yeah, there was no plan. I'm sorry. Cindy, I was gonna call you. Hey, can you pick me up for lunch and we can go to Bernie's by 2 to get the rest of the stuff for the sale one? Please, please, Cindy. Yes, she does have a crochet beaded bracelet that can also be used as a necklace. I actually have it. Oh my goodness. I literally had it yesterday. This is going to drive me nuts now. It was literally just on my desk. It's a green one that I did. And yes, it is cute, easy. You can use it as a wrap. You can use it as a necklace, multiple layer necklace. Oh my goodness. I literally just had it. But I, cleaned off my desk. I'm starting to get in all of the pieces to do the final organization. Like I got several small little bottles like this. They're glass and they have a cork top. And they came with some twine to do like a little bow around the top. So I have those. I have the little shelves back here. I have some wider shelves for those glass bottles. I swear that bracelet necklace was just right here. Oh, that's going to make me crazy. Watch, you guys. As soon as we end the live, I'm going to find it. But I don't know where it is. It's all right. All right, sounds good. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. But I'll take you to lunch first. Because Heather doesn't drive. The last time Heather drove, she was in an automobile accident. Thankfully, I was the only car involved in said accident. But yeah, it happened because my shoulder spasmed. And so I haven't driven since that day. So Cindy is a pal and she comes and helps me. Oh, I have all of these out because I didn't even watch the ticket drawing past the first 5 numbers because I was like, if I see one of my numbers pulled, I'll be bummed. But yeah. All right, sounds good, doll. Anyways, guys, sorry. I know this is a little impromptu necklace. You know what that green thing. Remember it's crocheted?
Yes, I know.
Where is it? Because I'm going to go crazy.
I don't know, but stop looking.
Okay, I'll stop looking.
And get that off of your camera.
What? Oh, this?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Anyways, ladies. I appreciate you. I just needed a good old bead sesh with the ladies who I know have my back. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I mean that with all of my heart. I don't know. You guys have gotten me through a lot of really tough times. And I appreciate it. If I find said bracelet, I'll show you tomorrow at the beginning of the live sale. But we are doing a live sale tomorrow, 6:15 Pacific Standard Time. And I can't wait to see all of you. If anybody has anything specific, please message me. Oh, really? Oh, I just saw a message. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Okay, Brenda Lee has a simple way to make a sliding knot. Okay, I'll go check that out. Becky did one as well. Becky Foster on Taquito Burrito. So that channel, she's great. She did like 5 different ways. So yeah. I hope you guys all have a good night. I hope that you guys had a good day. Hopefully you can join me tomorrow, but if you can't, that's okay. But
remind them they can go back and watch the live sale if they can't.
Oh yeah.
Order.
Yes. Even if you cannot watch the live sale, you can go back and go through the live, write down what numbers you want, the quantity, and then you guys can send me your orders via email. I will cover that again later on, but I love you guys all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Happy beading.